Hey everybody, it's Hammer coming at you live and direct from San Diego County. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Today I'm out here at a local park trying out a new tent to me. It is the Tarptent Dipole 1 DW or double wall. It's in sil poly. I was able to acquire it. Thought I'd test it out before committing to the Dyneema version. I've seen a lot of reviews, seen a lot of YouTube reviews of this product, and I thought I'd give it a go. So as some of you may know, I like tents, and we're going to give this one a go. So it sets up pretty well. So far so good. I feel that it's very stable, and especially with the guy lines, they say 4 stakes required, but I've got the 4 corners and then I've got 2 for the ridge lines to give it extra stability. I have 2 more spare stakes which will go to the foot and head end, and we're going to give it a go. So come along for the ride. Yeah, so a couple of things right off the bat that I like about it, and what interests me particularly about this is the fact that not only is it double wall, but it's double entry and exit, double vestibule, as they say. Right now I've got both doors open on both sides, open all the way. So it's a wonderful cross breeze. They also have this very unique design at the foot end, which I'll show you. So there's ability to unzip the outer fly and then wrap that over the stake at the end. They have these short poles that bring up the angle of the end and the head, and being 6 foot, that's very important to me. So you don't want to have your sleeping bag down touching any of the interior wall space, especially if you have condensation, which is often unavoidable depending on the location. But my sleep system is actually using what we call the 2-ply system. So I have a down sleeping bag and then a synthetic quilt on top. And in fact, now I'm using 2 quilts, 1 down and 1 synthetic. So you can see here that the pole, you can set it up, offset it from the center, so it gives you a little bit more room for those of us that have broad shoulders. And we have these magnetic ties for the outer fly. And then on the inner fly, there's just a clip on a loop system here as well. So let's give this a shot. The floor is a thicker sil poly. I believe it's sil poly. We'll double check the specs. Right now I just happen to have it sat on a Dyneema ground sheet cloth that I have. I would bring something like this with me, not necessarily rely solely on the tent ground sheet that comes with it, just for that extra protection. And then just a tip for me, I like to have a separate ground sheet. When you're hiking all day and you want to take a break, it's really nice to put this down. I have 4 shepherd hook pegs that I just put in the ground, and with some elastic ties, and it's great. You can have a picnic, you can invite people to sit down, and especially if you're eating, it just keeps the dust out of your stuff. All right, so let's give this a go. Yeah, so I'm lying down now, heads at the back wall, plenty of space up above me. And if we sit up and then rotate the camera around, yeah, I've got plenty of space here. Now this does come in narrow at the middle, but I'm okay with that. I can certainly put my pack down there and a few items here. I think it's 32 inches wide. Even with a 25-inch paddle, I think going to be good. So this tent, I'm liking it already. It's got a combination of all the features that I've tried in various tents over the years. If you see my other video, 9 years of testing tents, using them, researching them, etc. So I noticed they've got some clips on the inside here, which is wonderful. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, these clips are going to be very useful to put a bungee across the top, some flexible cord it's always good to hang something. I wear contact lenses, so one of the things I do is I hang a little mirror and a light and put those in the morning. I will close up the vestibules, or at least to one side on each, and see how much space we have left. Okay, so one hack I'm going to have to add immediately to this is right here on the clip system. There's just a band of fabric from the tip of the tent and a small clip. It's a bit finicky. You can see that there. So what I'm going to do here is add a loop here, and that will make this much more easy to connect to. So let's take a look at the vestibule space. There's plenty of space. One of the reasons being is because of the nature of the fact that this is an hourglass and it comes in at a curve like this. So this is just one of them. Plenty of space. I've got my trekking pole set at around 120 right now. So in inclement weather, I could lower that down to a lower amount and then bring this space here lower down, and again on the other side. So I'll fix that issue here to make it much more easier to roll back and then clip. It's all about efficiency. Now showing both doors closed, and again, plenty of space here. Feels very stable and secure. Now, obviously, my ground sheet is larger than the footprint of the tent, so I'd have to be careful to ensure that doesn't stick outside. If rain hits this, it will traverse underneath, so I can always fold it up. But the fact that it's only a short overrun is actually not too bad, so I can put things on here if I wanted to keep them a little cleaner than the ground. It's got the bungee connects from this inner tent out to the corners, and here are these magic foot end windows. I know in the Dyneema one, I think they're a little taller than that, and people really enjoy the viewpoint. So now, noticing that this is a net here, I actually can't get to those from the inside unless I crawl around it. I'd have to do that from the outside, and I could probably put those down halfway. Well, some final thoughts in a very short, quick review that I've had with this tent. I like it. It looks really, really good. It's got some great features, really thought out, well designed, in my opinion. I like the head space, the shoulder space, the double vestibule, the double doors. It's a one-person tent, of course, and I'll test out with my backpack, see if I can put the pack in at the foot end, and if not, I believe there to be enough space in the vestibule for me to do that. What I typically do is bring everything inside the tent where possible. Certainly I have all the pods, which is a well-organized way of keeping all of your stuff together, and even on a maybe either a very cold morning or it's raining, and I believe there to be enough space to cook in the vestibule as well. So we're going to give that a try out. Seems very stable. This is the sealed poly version. Doesn't come from the factory, seam sealed. You'll need to do that yourself, or ask Tarptent to do that. I picked this up through backpackinglight.com on their gear swap site, and I thought I'd try it out first. Kind of a low entry, a minimum level of commitment financially to get into something like this. But I can already see that they have the Dyneema version. I've got my eye on that, but I'm going to get this out on trail, test it out, go backpacking with it, and I'll probably give my final views on that. But right now, it's looking pretty good. Anyway, hope all is well with you. Looking forward to a great 2025 backpacking season, and we'll see you on the trail.